Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the rod shop. Today we're fixing broken stuff, so yeah, y'all stick around. Okay, one of those days on Friday was I broke two rods. I broke my prototype Blackout Series light worm rod. Finesse, basically. It is a, well, it started as a SJ703 6406, and I extended it from 7 feet to 7'6", and about 7'7" actually. And I loved this rod because I could take a trick worm or a regular Senko or very light weights. I'm talking about 1/8 ounce with a loose custom light. This is not it. I don't know where that rod, that reel's in the boat on another rod now, I think. It's a loose custom light, and I could just launch these lightweight baits because I had the right tip, I had the right length, I had the right reel, I had the right line. I had 20-pound braid on it, and it was just a breeze to fish. I set the hook on a little dinker fish, and I was seated, I think. I'll have to look at the video. If I got that video, I'll throw it up. But it went snap. I thought I had a big fish, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, it broke at the 6 foot mark, but nothing else is wrong with this rod. So I have a Tsuka 2 still in stock, because I bought two. I built on one, which this one actually I haven't finished it yet. That's the bad tiger rod. Probably finish that this weekend. I got to get some rods out of here. Nathan and I need to start about 10 rods this week and get them out, so we got to get busy. We've been fishing a lot. So what I think I'm going to do is I will either just use this Tsuka at 7 feet. Ooh. I'm only going to have that much in the blank. Alright, here's what I am going to do. I've got some sacrificial other busted stuff. So what I will probably do is I'm going to extend the busted blank long enough so that I've got some blank deep into this Tsuka handle. Far down there, where'd that go? I'm gonna strip that guide off, but that's getting pretty close to being down here where you want it. In fact, that's fine. I will cut. I'm gonna cut this sacrificial blank here. I'm gonna extend the piece of this rod that I really like, and then we'll put it together in a. We'll have a brand new rod again. The other rod I broke, which is one of my other favorite rods, which is this copper leaf I did. It was hanging, it's a topwater rod. It was hanging off the edge of the boat with a topwater hook on it, or a topwater bait and treble hooks. And I wasn't paying attention, and we got too close to the grass line, and the bait grabbed the grass line, and before I knew it, it went snap. Now this is a Rod Geeks medium heavy extra soft tip, and you can't get them anymore. Or at least I can't find them. So what I'm probably going to wind up doing is this becomes a really heavier medium heavy rod now with that much tip off of it. It's kind of short, but I may just put a tip on it and use it as a little pitching stick. Nathan likes the little short ones, and he keeps breaking his, so I'll probably do that. That's the easy fix. Cut it clean, cut it off clean, put a tip on it, bing bang boom, you're done. This one is going to take some more effort, so y'all stick around. Okay, I'm going to go out in the dirty side of the shop, and I'm going to clip these pieces off clean with my angle grinder, and I'll be back. So yeah, Hang on. Stand by one. Okay, that went pretty easily. I already had it in my side grinder. Don't need this piece anymore. Not today, anyway. This was the donor section, and it fits in there just fine. Really only needs to be in there a couple inches. So let's do some marking with some tape. Let's get the old tape measure back out. Okay, that right there will get me a 7-foot rod again, so I want to mark this piece here. That's where I'm going to stop when I insert it. And then I'm going to mark that piece. Oh, I might want a little more in there. And it's all going to be encased inside this Tsuka handle, so as long as you've got, I think it says 4 inches, you're fine. But now I've got it, and I probably could just do this and have just like a 6'10" rod, but I'm trying to get back to 7 feet with it, I think. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna flip the cameras around and get some sticky stuff out, and we'll be back. All right, we're gonna do this one with 5-minute Pro Glue. Get that done. Need to over it up a little bit. Too much. It's tighter than I thought it was. Just fine. Alright, so I got my 5-minute Pro Glue here. I'm going to make 2 about quarter-size drops. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to mix it up real quick. Got plenty on there now. stuff a little bit in. Maybe. I'm going to coat this very heavy. Most of it's going to get scraped off as we go in, but make sure I've got plenty on it. And yes, I am turning this just like you would if you were hand turning thread finish, because I want a solid chunk of epoxy at the base of the original rod so it doesn't slide, but I don't want it any higher, you know, any larger diameter than that place that has the thread finish on it now. I just want a chunk there. Turn this for a few minutes, it will do exactly what I want it to do. Okay, that was about 6 minutes, and there, so we'll start building some more. So what we want to do is get this seated properly, because I want this to seal up in the middle at the right distance. Oh, see, it goes too far. Sorry about the AC noise, guys. One, you probably noticed I had to put a new AC in last week because the other one died, but it runs pretty much 24/7. Now, this shop is out in a garage, and that is the south-facing wall, and it's a garage wall, so it wasn't insulated well. I did insulate there and these two walls, and then that is air-conditioned house behind me. But some days I can just feel the heat coming off of that wall. But anyway, that AC runs pretty much 24/7, and it finally died. All right, so if I push that very tight, that wedges into there. Now, I'm going to build a couple intermediate just to hold some epoxy. Now, the only place that epoxy is going to matter, pretty much is this right in here. So let's build the top one first. Now I want this one snug because I'm going to pile the 5-minute paste or the 5-minute liquid in here and stand the rod up, and I want the epoxy to run down, but I don't want it to get past it, but I don't want it so snug that it's difficult to get it on quickly, because this is going to be a time thing in just a few minutes, where if we don't do it quick, I could do it with paste, but I think I'd get a better, and you know what, I may change my mind, I may do it with paste anyway, but let's see how this fits. Well, I think it's probably wiser to do this with paste, because what's going to happen here is I need a lot of epoxy in here, and then I need as much epoxy as I can get to stick here, get it lined up quickly, and stand it up so the gravity will pull the epoxy down and lodge into here, fill this void, and then I'll have obviously the front filled, and it should stay together. Famous last words. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we're going to mix up some paste, some 15-minute paste. Or is it 10? What have I got? What am I building with these days? Oh, I got the quick bond. Yeah, this is the 10-minute, so yeah, I think this will be fine. So we're going to mix up some 10-minute paste, and we'll be back. Sticky hands, let's get rid of those. No fingerprints on the finished product, let's hope. Alright, so we need, I'm going to stuff some in the back here. As much as I can to get the stick in that area. I'm going to take that out because I don't want that there. I just realized I don't want any epoxy inside the rod there, which I normally would do, because I have not yet done the butt cap, and I don't want it falling down, and I want to be able to bounce this rod later if I need to, once I get it all set up. And the last thing I'll do is put the butt cap on it. So I'm going to do a little cleanup for myself here. Some tape, because I'm going to wind up pushing a lot of paste out here and up on the threads, which I want to stay clean. Okay, now let's finish up this epoxy. Okay, and about, let's see, how long did it take us to do that? Real time, 26 minutes. We have gone from start to finish, from the first time I said good morning, and we now have it fully repaired, mostly repaired. I still got to put a hook keeper on it. I still got to balance it a little bit. It's just a little bit tip heavy still. That won't take me another 10 minutes. I'll do a quick wrap and we'll get it finished. But anyway, that's for the quick repair with the Tsuka 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.